On Saturday 22 October, Christopher Lloyd turned 84, with fans across the globe taking to social media to wish the Connecticut-born star their best wishes. Lloyd remains a much-loved member of the Hollywood elite, securing his legacy with a series of hit films including One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, The Addams Family, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He is perhaps best known, though, for his role in the iconic Back to the Future trilogy, where he starred as Dr. Emmett Doc Brown opposite Michael J. Fox between 1985 and 1990. The star was also famed for his TV roles such as his character Jim Ignatowski in the comedy series Taxi. The role saw him earn 2 Emmy Awards for the show, which ran between 1978 and 1985. With all of this under his belt, Lloyd has earned a pretty penny, but just how much is he worth? Express. Co.uk finds out. Reports from Celebrity Net Worth earlier this year estimate that he is worth around £36 million, $40 million. Lloyd, who has been married 5 times, including 4 divorces, most recently to Lisa Loyacono in 2012, has also amassed a sizable property portfolio to supplement his wealth. In 1997, he and his 4th wife Jane Walker Wood, a screenwriter who divorced the star in 2005, spent around £1.4 million, $1.6 million, on an 8-acre estate in Montecito, California. After attempting to sell it though, the house was destroyed in a 2008 fire. Many of Lloyd's films have also been huge box office successes, and were also critically acclaimed. The 3 Back to the Future films, for example, raked in a staggering £872,663,976. $970,381,382, off of a budget of £89 million, $99 million. Such was its significance that the film even saw millions take part in events around the world known as Back to the Future Day on October 21, 2015. The date is used for the setting of future events in the second film's first act. The day also commemorated the 30th anniversary of the film's release. Lloyd's first role in film came in 1975's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which was among the most critically well-received of his career. At the Oscars it collected the top 5 award for Best Picture, Actor in Lead Role, Actress in Lead Role, Director, and Screenplay. He spoke about the role with AV Club in 2012, and reflected on the excitement he had at earning his debut film appearance. He said, "There were auditions in New York. Michael Douglas and Martin Fink, the producers, and Milos Forman, of course, all came to New York. And at the auditions, Milos Forman would take maybe 5, 6, 7 actors into a room. It was arranged very much like the meetings in the film. He would be Nurse Ratched, he'd have us in kind of a ring, and he'd shoot questions to us and try to provoke feelings and issues among the group. And that was the nature of the audition. I did that a couple of times, and 2 or 3 weeks after I did it the last time, I got the notice that I'd been cast. So I was absolutely thrilled. It was my first film, and I was going to be with Jack Nicholson, who was already an idol for me with all the work he'd done up to that point. I didn't really know anybody else in the cast, but to be working with Milos Forman and Jack Nicholson was so exciting for me. The star was also quizzed on the exact moment he realized Back to the Future was going to be as big as it was. However, when questioned, he admitted to being slow to pick things up and that everybody always seems to know more than I do. He added, "I certainly did not foresee that we would have had the 25th anniversary celebration a few years ago. It's so amazing, because generation after generation has seen this film, and it just keeps rolling along. Aside from it being a fun cinematic adventure, I've had so many people who saw it when they were very young who were profoundly affected by it, making career choices and so forth. It really had a deep meaning for them. And I think that's great. I'm fortunate to have been a part of something that had that much of an impact on so many people." More recently, Lloyd and Fox left fans in tears as they reunited on a New York stage some 37 years after Back to the Future was released. Fox, 61, took to the stage first with huge applause. At the Comic-Con festival, he was soon joined by a Lloyd who shared an emotional hug to the delight of their adoring fans.